Good evening, everybody. Oh, I haven't got a car. I haven't got a car. Hang on a minute. Whoa, stop. Rewind. 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 There we go. That's a bit better. That's better. Oh, we can't have a car missing off the shelf, can we? Dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, that just about sums up my day. Everything I've touched so far has gone wrong. And I don't know why, because I'm just really, really tired. I hope you're all good, having a good day, and had a good day, and having a good day, and about to have a good day, wherever you are within your day. How many more times can I say day in this welcome? We shall see. Day, 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 day. Today is going to be a cracking night, I think. There you go. I didn't say day. I said night. I'm not going to be doing VR tonight. I've had 3 nights where I've done the stream, got the VR out, and raced way too long on the VR because as soon as I put that VR headset on, I just seem to lose all track of time and I can't stop racing. And tonight I really, really need to get some sleep. So I picked 4 races tonight. I haven't. The randomizer has picked 4 races. We're at Daytona in the GR3s for 5 laps. Then we're off to Tokyo South in the GTR Nismo, the 2017 model. Then we're off to Bathurst, Mount Panorama, where we are in the Subaru Isle of Man. And then we're going to finish up at Dragon Trail Seaside in the GR4. So what I think is quite a nice little mix of races there. Time dependent, and depending how tired I am, then we'll probably do the Tokyo Express just to finish up. But I quite liking that little mix, if I'm quite honest. So we'll see how it goes. Before I get into all of the welcomes and everything else, and I am keeping an eye on the chat because it's going through fairly quickly. After the stream yesterday, I did read through the chats when I was in the VR, because obviously I can't watch the chat whilst I'm in VR. And a number of things were mentioned. One was getting your height within the car. I didn't realise that depending on where you are situated, you're either lower or higher. And I actually have my TV screen relatively high. My steering wheel is higher than a lot of people will probably have it. I've almost got it like in where it would normally be within a car. And so G-Dad, I need to throw out a massive thank you to you, because he's told me about hunkering down when you're coming out the pits and then jumping up when you're in the pits. And I guess that adjusts things. So I'm going to play around with that offline. I think it was Shumi mentioned yesterday about jumping into the BMW VGT, which I haven't done yet. And I must do that to see just how bad that is in VR. Again, I'll probably do that online so you can see as well, assuming you're going to be able to see what I can see. And then a few people said that I need to watch I'll take glasses again. Need to watch a replay in VR. Again, something that I haven't done, and also walking around the garage. So lots and lots and lots and lots of stuff that people have been saying that I should do. And I will get to those as soon as I can. But at the moment, I am really feeling it today. I've done 3 20-hour days. And tonight, I need to keep it short, sharp, on point. And talking about on point, first of all, we are going to start the qualifier, whether everybody is ready or not, at 21:10. And I'm also going to try and keep to the schedule. Again, we had a little bit yesterday where I was waiting on 1 or 2 people, not mention any names because it's my problem, not yours. Waiting on a few people yesterday, and I want to get to the point where we are hitting the quali when I say getting through the race. I don't want to rush the races, but I want to go through at a reasonable pace. A lot of people want to be racing. They don't want to be sitting around messing around. So 10 minutes practice, 5-minute quali, a 10 to 15 minute race. And I'm actually analysing out our average times over the races, which is taking me a lot of time, so that I can try and get a race of around about 12 minutes. So that means the faster races are probably going to do it in sort of 11 to 12, and the slower races sort of 12 to 15. But all said and done, we should be able to get a full race cycle every half an hour. So 10 past, 10 minutes will take us up to, the start one obviously it doesn't work because we're starting 10 minutes late, so it's all shuffled around a little bit. But 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and then 10 to 15 minutes afterwards. So all of that out the way, we've got those 4, maybe 5 good races to look forward to. We're in the GR3s first of all. We're going to get started in 4 minutes, so I won't get to do a practice. Never do for the first race while I'm jibber-jabbering and going through the housekeeping. Talking about housekeeping at the moment, I need to say a hello to Ninja, Pooh, Willie, Schultz, Terry West, Drac Fury, Owen, Boots and Cats. Welcome to you all. And you'll notice in there that Ninja has put at PlayStation Racer. Could you check out the livery I've just made? I will be looking at the liveries at some point. But I am struggling on time at the moment because I've only got a few minutes. But we'll have a look at, he's on a blue one, and we will no doubt catch up with him at some point. I hope there's some good liveries in here. I can see the Boots and Cats has got a nice red one. The Legend 2503 has got a nice Mustang. Legend, welcome to the stream this evening. And the other thing, of course, is as well as putting my name doing that PlayStation Racer, we put the orange box around my name for the chat to go through so quickly. Please make sure if you're racing with us that you are aware of the rules that we race. I think most of you in here do. It's very easy. Just be respectful on track and in the chat. If you do bump somebody and wreck their race, then please just give the place back by way of an apology and just explain what happened in the chat. I'll do the same, except I'll apologise on the stream as opposed to in the chat because I've just got so much going on between races. Rubbing is racing. If you get a slight rub on a back bumper or maybe a door on the way through or something like that, and you don't wreck the other person's race, in my view, that's racing. But if you push somebody into the gravel, you spin them around, you know, you bump one car into another, you put somebody into the barrier, they're all disrespectful things, not what we want to see, and we don't want to be doing that. The other thing is, please don't drift. Please don't spin on the line and throw a yellow flag, because again, that can wreck people's races at the end. All of this is detailed in the Discord, and I usually got quite a lot of it in the YouTube description as well. Ninja saying, keep in mind, I don't really make liveries. I thought you made quite a few liveries because you often got bits and pieces on the back of yours. We will definitely have to have a nose, but we are coming up to race time. Ness Sim Racing, good evening. Hi, Mitchell and everyone. Enjoy the racing. Might try and join in later if there's space. Have fun. Good to see you in the chat and watching. If you haven't already, guys, please smack the like button. I'm not sure if John is doing a duplicate lobby. John is Speedy B in the GT7 world. He normally has a second lobby up. And John, if you're around, please let us know in the chat if you've got a second one up. That way, if you don't like any of the races that I'm doing, he often does sometimes the same, sometimes different. Willie says, have you got the F1 GTR, Mitch? Are you on about the McLaren F1? I think he's on about the McLaren F1 because I do want to get the McLaren F1, but I've realised for the menu book I need to get a different McLaren that I'm saving up for. So yeah, no, I haven't picked that up in Haggerty's because it's not the one that I need for the menu book. That's the only reason. And I want to keep my money for when that one comes up. When that one does come up, I'm then going to get the F1 one. So no, haven't picked that up yet. Right. Blah, 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 blah. Where are we? Crumbs in the room. We got 10 people already. While I've been jibber jabbering, and we're going to get going in just a moment. So Jack Kobe, Shumi, Boots and Cats, David, Gamer Dan, Arm Dotter, new name, Owen, the Legend 2503, just going to call him the Legend. He's new. Myself, Drac Fury, Pooh, Number One Pops, Willie Schultz Jr., AO, and G Dad. They are your runners. Let's just pop the screen over and let's get the qualifying underway. I did a live lobby yesterday, a public lobby, and a few people found us. Some of them have already asked to be friends, want to come back and race with us. They like the way that we were racing yesterday, despite having a number of people in there that were obviously not playing by our rules. But yeah, it would seem that our reputation precedes us at the moment. For this one, I should have said, I believe that this is any racing tyre with no pit stop. So obviously we're going to be qualifying on the racing softs initially. Haven't got my gloves on at the moment, might need to put them on in a minute, but I think I'm on the right profile. Oh, it's on the wrong view, need to change that, otherwise I'm going to do that. I had a few people also mentioning that they're enjoying me racing in VR actually, because when I'm in VR, although I'm still talking occasionally and not nearly as much I've noticed, I'm not interacting with the chat, and a lot of people are enjoying watching the way that I'm racing. Which, as you can see, as soon as I jump into the stream and I'm streaming and watching what's going on with the stream and stuff, it all goes a bit mad and a bit wrong. So yeah, a few of you have been saying you've been enjoying that. And I should add to that as well, of course, it's I've only had the VR for a few days, so still very much getting used to that, but I'm enjoying the immersion, I'm enjoying the whole process, and I think I'm starting to get a little bit quicker with VR now. Again, I've got the wrong view, but let's get the view changed when I go in a straight line. Better, had the wrong profile on. I need to get used to which profile I need for which car on the wheel. Some just get really, really heavy. Profile 2 for the GR cars is so much better. I think I might have to look at this one, because we should have a 10-minute practice and then a 5-minute quali, but unless I'm mistaken I've put us into a 10-minute quali, so it looks like I might have an issue with the parameters in this one. Oh, where on earth did I get that from, that track limit? Let's try not to crash it. Come on. Might be a little bit quiet tonight, just because I'm feeling a little bit tired, so I apologise if I am a bit quiet. And then again, some of you might actually appreciate that. Got a slightly different setting on the steering wheel tonight. For these GR3 cars. As I said, I found the profile one was a little bit heavy, and I do carry a shoulder injury, so I just toned it down a little bit, but I've got a whole lot more detail coming through all of a sudden. I can feel a lot of detail as I'm going around some of these corners. I'm hoping that that is just detail in the wheel, not that I've got an issue coming. It's like it's almost like a little knocking in the wheel. I didn't have it on the other profile, and as I'm going over these little bumps, you can feel it. It's always a bit off-putting when you change the settings on these direct drive wheels, I find. So I've got the vibration setting pull up in the game, and then I've got the strength turned down a little bit on the wheel. But that is, it's a great sensation. I can feel all the wheels sliding now, going over the curbs as well. Right, are we going to get one more in? Yeah, we should do easily. As I said, I think if we are into the quali, which I believe we are, unless I went straight into a race, of course. This is a rather long qualifying session. Pretty sure it's quali because we're getting all the lap records coming up down the bottom. Already second guessing myself. It was a 10-minute quali, yeah. I'll have to get that changed in the parameters of the race. I am making notes now that I'm getting the data in sync in the game and in the randomizer, and picking up the errors now. So you're going to see me scribbling notes to myself from time to time. So the first one, so record number 13, reduce quali time. Okay. So we're quite well down the order, 11th at the moment. 2 seconds off the pace. But at the moment we are going to be right behind Junior, so we're going to get to have a look at that that livery. Terry says you need to watch Tidgeny's video on the new physics, wheel settings and tyres 23. I've been watching a lot of the videos. The thing is, most of them out there are all Fanatec, and I'm on Logitech, and I think Tidgeny is Fanatec. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think he's Fanatec. So I am having to find my own way, unfortunately. Right, here we go. Let's get this one underway and see how we can do. I can see Willie Schultz is in the McLaren F1 GTR with a beautiful livery. There's some great liveries out here today. Track Fury in the Beatles got a good one. Pooh is in pink. Number One Pops is in pink. Anyway, let's get this one underway. Let's get this one underway. Dotter is in like a black and a gold one. Track Fury, you do not need to do a pink one. More interesting on the tyres and the tyre temperatures. Speedy did one on tyre temperatures earlier on as well. Right, let's just set my brake balance, which I tend to like to be towards the rear on this one. And let's get this one underway and see what we can do. Good luck, everybody. Wow, those two cars are way up front. I think we might have got a glitch start, you know, guys. The rest of us have got some catching up to do. I think I just need to take the old force feed back up a little bit on this. Or maybe it's just that I'm used to it on the other. Do you want to start this one again, guys? It looks, I'm not sure whether we want to keep going or whether we want to restart this one. David saying there was a bug start. I think Willie had a bug start. I did notice that the two cars out the front were way ahead of everybody else. Right, let's red flag it. So that's Junior's. Oh, just as he's spinning, Junior's livery. Oh, he just bugged out just as we got on board with him. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go straight into a. I think we'll go straight into. Let me just take that up a little bit. What am I trying to say? I'm just going to let the game decide on the grid order, and we'll just go straight into a race. Right, if I quit, does that quit me out the room? I never remember. One of the things I will do while I'm here, if I can find it, where's the, that's that. Oh, I'll do that later on. Hatter lad, good evening, my friend. Nice to see you again. How you doing? There's so many people coming back this week to the channel. It's brilliant. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. We got old friends. We got new friends. I've got one space in the room at the moment, but that's probably going to get consumed in just a matter of moments. I'm not sure whether John has got a lobby open, Speedy B, but I'm not seeing Speedy. I'm not seeing Unfazed in, so I'm suspecting he possibly has. Yeah, Gamer Dan is just saying, if you do get that issue where the camera is looking back at you, there is an easy fix. Just change the camera view or look backwards. Although I did try looking backwards yesterday when it happened to me, or the day before, and that didn't work for me, but definitely changing the camera angle definitely did work for me. Right, I've got in here at the moment. Mitch, can you whistle? Yeah, I can whistle. You don't want to hear me whistle, but I can whistle. Where did that come from? That's got me completely confuzzled. Jack Kobe, Shumi, Boots and Cats David, Gamer Dan, Arm Dotter, Owen, Legend, me, Drac Fury, Pooh, Number One, Junior, G-Dad and AO. I think that is everybody. I'm going to get this one underway at past. So literally less than a minute. Actually, it's bang on there right now. So I'm just we're going to get this one to go. So let's start this one. Mitch, can you whistle? You can't sing. Oh, I definitely can't sing. I can't whistle tunes either. You don't want me whistling, you don't want me singing. Oh. I do occasionally come out with a couple of lines from a song, but I'm not very good, because being deaf, I've actually realised that I very often don't listen to the lyrics of songs. I'm more interested in the music, which is probably why I like Pink Floyd so much. And I've realised that a lot of people said, "Oh, did you listen to the lyrics and that?" And it's like, no, I'm just enjoying the music. Oh, look, I've started so far up front before, and now I'm right at the back. Okay, let's go. Just being aware of cold tyres into the first couple of corners. I was actually very surprised how long it takes tyres to warm up, actually. And it also explained why I very often, if I'm not careful, I do drop it within the first 2 or 3 corners. So that's something I'm being a lot more careful of when I'm racing now. Also, how quickly the tyres can cool down. although I do have the one of the apps on the phone, because I'm very often monitoring the stream on my phone as well as OBS, I don't often stream with the app running, although that is something I want to get used to again. Got Junior behind me in his new livery. Looks like you've done a good job on that, my friend. Whoa. Crikey, somebody came in there a bit hot. Just about managed to hold that. What on earth was all that about, I wonder? No time to wonder. Got that all crossed up there. Thankfully it didn't go right round. Find ourselves in 7th at the moment. Mr. Kobe's already hit the front, followed by Gamer down the Boots and Cats. That could be a really fun race up front. Just went a bit high there. I don't want to run into the back of G-Dad on the exit of that curb. God, that Renault is bouncing. Oh. Need to brake a bit earlier. That's going to let G-Dad back through. Just trying to get the power down a little bit sooner and just put it on the grass there. Poo behind me at the moment. I have to go a little bit defensive into this corner. Whoa. That was quite a fight through there. Where are we? 8th at the moment. That 4 of 5. And we got a bit of a battle going on here between the 4 of us. And I think Armed Otter is joining this one too. Hoping that isn't a corner cut, but I'm giving it everything. Absolutely everything through the bus stop. Oh, Junior's got a 3-second penalty. What on earth is that for? It's a big old penalty, that is. Ugh. Hello, Captain. How you doing? Oh, John's had some issues with OBS on his stream. Oh, he had a backup, so he's ready to go. To anybody that wants to join but can't get in on mine, John's ready to rock and roll. Could do with another lap. Had a nice run out of there, but I couldn't quite catch Armed Otter there. Whoa, that was a race and a half. Are track limits on? Good question. Should be. I'm actually going to make a note of that. I'm going to put a note to check that they are on for that one. They should be on. Right, positions. So we went up one place. Managed to kept it in single figures. We'll go into... don't want to do that. I want to go into there. Save the replay. Jack Kobe, would you... Oh, I'm getting tired of this. Jack Kobe was your winner with the fastest lap. 1:45.3. I'm not getting tired of that at all. It is great that we got these really quick races in here that really motivate and encourage us to get quicker and quicker and quicker. But congratulations, Jack. Love that. Gamer Dan in second with a 1:45.5. Again, another one of our really quick races. Owen doing really well in third with a 1:45.6. That is your top three. And then David in fourth. Boots and Cats fifth. G-Dad in sixth. Armed Otter in seventh. Getting the better of me just at the end there. Mitchell Morgan, me in 8th. Poe in 9th. Junior in 10th. AO in 11th. Number 1 Pops in 12th. Jack Fury in 13th. And we got Shumi and the Legend. Both with a couple of DNFs. Your top three, Jack Kobe, Gamer Dan and Owen. Congratulations to the three of you. Okay, I'm going to get this one underway pretty quickly. Because obviously with that glitch start, we are a little bit behind. Fiddlesticks, I know what I didn't do just then. Never mind, not to worry. Let's just load that one up. I need to be recording the average times, and I didn't do that. I must remember to do that. So we're looking at the Nissan GTR Nismo 17 for this one. Ninja, I've done a replay, and I'm going to have a nose at your livery in a little while. I'm not ignoring it. I'm just wanting to crack on a little bit with these tonight. Right, so it's a Nissan, and then we're looking for the Nismo 17. What tyres have I got on this? So we're looking at sports soft tyres. And this time I will go into the event settings just to double check. So we are on, we're at sunrise. The weather is nice. Rolling start slowest first. Slipstream is strong on this one, although the boost is off, but the slipstream unusually is strong. Mechanical damage is light. The tyre wear is 1 and 1. We have got a limit on the actual car. Sports tyres and no sports soft tyres, and no need to pit. In fact, I don't think we're pitting at all this evening. No, we're not. None of these are pit races. They're all sprints tonight. So we're going to start this one at 21:50. So just trying to catch a few minutes back, and I need to go on track because I want to work out which of the two settings I want to run for this car. Whether I go with this lighter one or whether I go for the other one. Yeah, that's interesting. Now I haven't got. Oh yeah, no, there is still the detail there in the wheel. Whoa. Have I messed up the... It would help if I did that. Boots and Cats, thank you for the reminder about the quali. It's my mistake. So let's just change this back to profile number 1, and see how we go on that one. I've got a couple of minutes. Let's just go to track. Yeah, so this one doesn't have, it's smoother, this particular setting, whereas the other one has got a lot of rumbling, like you've got a gear wheel. So I've clearly set one of the settings. I've got to decide whether I want a smoother setting or whether I want that sort of constant rumble through the wheel. I did find it a little bit off-putting. It was like racing with a G29, if I'm honest. Whereas this is a bit more silky smooth. So following the physics changes, I am playing around with the wheel settings a little bit. Sorry, Bootson. My friend, what you need to do is not spin. In the chat, you need to put at PlayStation Racer, and then what happens is it puts a little orange box around my name. When I'm running the stream, I'm looking for those more than anything else. I believe it should be stock. Who? Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, I think we've only really got 2 tuned cars in here, and that is the Ford Focus and the Clio 220. Yeah, Boots, and if you put at PlayStation Racer, like Ninja did about 5 or 6 messages back, what it does is it puts an orange box around my name, and I'm watching for those little orange boxes coming up. Otherwise, when I'm actually jibber jabbering or racing or setting up next races, I just let the chat go through, and sometimes the chat goes through so quickly that I miss stuff. Difficult not to wall ride on this. I don't want to be sliding through the corners like that. It just chews up time. Gosh. Oh, I love that. I've just got to come out of there for a minute. I've just read something on chat that's absolutely tickled me. 21:50, we've got 2 minutes. Owen has just said, I woke up at 3 a.m. from a nightmare, popped on YouTube, and you were driving out of your skin, Mitch. I love that. But I read that differently. I thought you were having a nightmare because I was driving out of my skin. I said, that's enough to bring you out in a cold sweat, the thought of me actually racing well. Oh my God, that's so funny. That's so funny. I love that. That so far is my chat of the day. That is, I woke up at 3 a.m. from a nightmare, popped on YouTube, and you're driving out of your skin, Mitch. Which race was I doing? I need to know which race that was now. Was I in VR or normal? It is funny, actually, going between 2D and 3D. Very, very, very different. Very different. And I'm hoping I don't need to adjust all of my setup. I've got a funny feeling I might need to drop the wheel slightly and drop the TV slightly. And annoyingly, all of my cables are all embedded in the rig. So I've run them through the actual trunking. So it's not easy to just move it. I had my big white helmet on. I was in VR. I tell you, that is so nice to know that I was driving out of my skin in VR. Am I really doing that well in VR at the moment? I thought I was pants. I thought I was absolutely hopeless and rubbish. I really did. Right, in this one, we got Jacoby, Shumi, Boots and Cats, David, Gamer Dan, Armdotter, Owen, Craig, myself, Drak Fury, Pooh, Number One Pops, Junior, AO, and G-Dad. Let's get this one underway. We're heading off into the qualifying. Let me just make sure the qualifying is only 5 laps. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Get it right, Mitchell. Let's get the qualifying underway. Yeah, I am loving the VR. The only thing I don't like about the VR, and everybody said it, is you can't stream to an audience and interact with an audience while you're in VR, which is why, but the lobby races in the evening that I've been doing for the last goodness knows how long, I am sticking with 2D. I will not go VR because I want to interact with you. I want to have some conversation with you guys. I want to be engaged with you guys. And what I may well do is when I'm feeling good and I want to do it, I might do a fly on the wall thing like I have been this week, where I might drop the VR on and then just have some races in other people's lobbies or whatever. But those will be fly on the wall style races. Oh, I cannot get the right juniors into the wall. I mean, everybody seems to be into the wall. This is actually really hard to drive, this car. Take it a bit more easy through there. Ooh, still all over the place. Yeah, do a little bit more fly on the wall stuff in VR after the stream. I think some of you have been enjoying that. I was surprised, if I'm honest, that would have any real interest. I know a lot of you are driving at the moment and can't comment, but by a thumbs up, I'd love to know whether you guys are enjoying the VR content as well as the 2D. Whether you want to see a little bit more of that. I am enjoying the VR, I have to say. I must get my lenses ordered. I still haven't got the lenses ordered. Just been way too busy at work to make a couple of phone calls. Oh! Come on, get off the wall. Let's just let this car through. I'm going to let this one go as well because I've completely loused up that one. And this one. And this one. Terry, no, the stock car should be stock. It should basically be out of the showroom. Only thing you can really change are the tyres. So no body kits, no turbos, no brake upgrades, no racing components. And that way we're all pretty much in the same car and we're into like one make. And it's then down to the driver's skill. And on some of the cars, we have really, really close racing. Oh, I am cracking every barrier under the sun around here. Oh, sorry, Poke. My bad. Can't keep this out the walls. Wow, 139, 140s. There's some good times coming in. Once again, I'm going to be 2-3 seconds off the pace. The guy's making me look silly again. But this banging of the walls and sliding does not help your lap times. Try and thread this through here a little bit better. No, you can't go through there flat. First bit you can, then you've got to burn the speed off. Right, braking at the first of the orange doodly bugs. I suspect that that might be a bit too early for some people. White line. Where's the track going? Oh, crumbs, 4 seconds off the pace. Wow. Schumi put a blinder in, I think, there. Look at that. A 138.1 from Schumi, a 138.7 for Gamer Dan, a 138.8 for Junior, 138.9 for Pooh, and Jack Kobe. Oh, he's in the wrong car. Jack Kobe's in the wrong car. Oh, that might be why. That might be why. That may well. Oh, we've got a chance to get a different person on the top step here. I think if you want closer racing with one make, then choose slower cars. Jack, you're definitely right. This is quite a handful, this one. Ninja my car's all over the place too, but I'm not convinced we got the right car for this one. I think if somebody would like to throw me out another car for this one, I'm happy to change that in the randomizer. Basically a car for around about 100,000 credits, I would think, available from Brand Central. I'm trying to keep all the cars below $500,000, with the exception of 1 or 2 exotics. But I think this one is a little bit too rapid for this race. Although maybe it's just a case of having to learn to race it. It's not a case of just chucking this one around the track like a crazy thing. Oh, I see I've got a little nudge on the way in there, and that's pushed me too deep. My car seems horrendously slow. Something wrong with this. I'm at full power. I couldn't go around there flat a minute ago. It's suddenly gone really slow. What's up? Have I changed the fuel map or something by mistake? My brake is on. Well spotted. When I put the controller down, I put it on something. That's better. My controller was flat, so I've got it charging, and I put it down on the floor and it was on top of the cable, so it was pressing the brakes slightly. I couldn't work out why. Thank you guys for letting me know. About to go back through the tunnel backwards at a great rate of knots. Oh, that's cool. I'll have a race with G-Dad. Go on, G-Dad. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? I want G-Dad to go through. He's not going to. Okay, we'll race together. See if number one Pop's captured me. Right, so threading it through here. Just over to the middle of the track. Through here. We then need to lift slightly through this one. Still caught the wall. Brake at the first of the orange lights. Still going for the wall. Terry West says Golf GTI. I'll make a note of that in a mo. Oh, all over the walls. I'd like to get a few more of the everyday, what I refer to as the everyday cars, the cars that, you know, we drive every day in the real world. Sort of the guy next door car, as it were. And the Golf GTI fits right into that, doesn't it? I wonder whether this car would benefit from racing tyres. The Honda S2000, that's another good shout, isn't it? Again, another car that you used to see quite a few of. I nearly bought one of those a few years ago when I was looking for a little two-seater convertible. I went for the Z4 in the end. Ended up having two Z4s in the end. Shumi, which one did you like? You like this one? So 46, we've had the Golf GTI suggested. I like that one. And the S2000 is also another good shout. We got a City and a Muse. A City, I don't know what the City is, so I'd have to have a look at that. It's not a car that I'm overly used to. Oh, I got a clean race bonus after hitting all those walls. How on earth is that possible? I've saved the replay just in case there's any any steward inquiries, but otherwise I won't be going back to that one. Gamer Dan was our winner there with a 138.5. Junior in second with a 139.1. Shumi with the fastest lap with a 138.3 in third. Jack Fury in fourth. AO in fifth. Pooh sixth. David's seventh. Owen eighth. Craig in ninth. Armdotter in 10th. Boots and Cats 11th. Number one Pops 12th. Jack Kobe, can't quite believe I'm saying this, down at 13th. I got 14th and GDAF 15th. Your top three, Gamer Dan, Junior and Shumi. Clearly the GTR Nismo so much quicker than the GTR 17, which actually goes to show that Jack Fury had a cracking race there. And I had a terrible race. But there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, I think I've got a couple of cars that I like the sound of there. I like the sound of the S2000, and I think the Golf is a nice shout too. So I might load two of those into the randomizer at this track. So it is quite a good track, that little Tokyo South clockwise. But yeah, a little bit too heavy around there. Right, now this one is, or should be, a good one. I forgot to make a note of the lap timers again, didn't I? Oh, I've got to get used to getting these lap times put down on paper. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to work out how many laps is around about a 12-minute race. So instead of just going for an arbitrary 5 or 6 or 7 laps, it will be a little bit more, not scientific, it's not the word I want, but it'll be a little bit more mathematically correct so that we can get our races sorted out a little bit more. Obviously, with some of the longer tracks, we might go slightly longer in the race. We shall see. Right, we are off to an amazing car now. A lot of people love this car, and it is a joy to drive. And if Preliminary Digital have killed this car, I will be one of the most unhappiest people on the planet, because it is just amazing, this car. It really is. Okay, so we could be going into the night on this one. We've got random weather is the first thing to stay, 2 times tires, light damage, and we have got sports, any sports tire that you want, any sport tire that you care to run with. And I am open to suggestion as to whether we should we go with sport tires or should we go with racing tires on this. I'd be very, very interested for your opinion, because we have bounced around with tyres on this particular car several times. I think it should be racing tyres. Other people saying no, it should be sports. Obviously, R is for racing, S is for sports. Jack Kobe racing, Pooh racing, Junior is sports. So should we be running racing tyres? I'm going to put a vote in for racing. Gamer Dan is racing. Okay. Right, where are we? That jumps me in at 698. $698. So if I do 700. So 700 and racing. So we want 700 and racing for this one. So this is number 71. 700 pp and racing soft, medium and hard. This one. So let me just double check. Okay. Right, so hopefully that should be a little bit better. I'm going to start the race on this one at 22:15, 2 minutes. And I'm just going to let the game decide on the order again. Good night, Boots and Cats. Good night, my friend. Thanks for racing with us this evening. If you haven't already, please smack that like button on the way out. That will really, really help me no end. For the minute, I'm going to put my controller up there so I don't get into the same problem I did just a moment ago. Hey, my friend, you're in the wrong car. You are going to get trounced in that one. Jacoby, I've never driven this car, but what a beast. This car, we did a whole evening in this car. It is, like I said, one of the best cars in the game. And I'm hoping PD haven't killed it. I really, really do. I really, really do. All right, AO. Okay. One of the things we are trying to do is to enforce this. We're trying to enforce having the right car. Right, I'm just waiting for number one. Because I do want to. I want to try and get used to the schedule. So one of the things I'm going to start doing is not waiting for people. Oh, they have played around with it a bit, but not as much. Okay, not a problem. Right, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with AO in this one. I'm letting him run, but it is the wrong car. I should be kicking it. I should be kicking it, but we'll see how we go. Oh, I should have put my fan on. It's getting warm in here. Are we enjoying the car? For those of you that can, and we got quite a few people with the default livery. The default livery is that blue coloured one. I've changed mine to the red. Haven't got a livery on this. Terry is on about kicking people that haven't got the right car. Yeah, I want to try and encourage people to sit out of a race when they're doing that. So obviously, you know, they're making their own decisions, because obviously if I do kick somebody, then they can't race for the rest of the evening with us, or until I restart the room. This is a car where it hurts your thumb. It's a thumb killer. Oh, and I love the big respect on the back of your car, my friend. Hashtag respect. Oh. Boy, oh boy, this is a beast. Not quite sure what was going on there. Then why don't you? Why don't you? That was a program from the 80s. Why don't you? Used to watch that of a weekend. Gave you all sorts of things to do, places to go, things to try. Ugh. Whoa. I think I'm better with the DRS off for the moment. Just use it on the big long straights. Confidence in motion. Who going defensive? Just trying to work out the gears on this. Hello, Coda. How you doing, mate? Yeah, I know. Freewheeling a little bit more than I would have liked through there. Just starting to get a feel for this car. Whoa! Just took a little bit too much to curb through there. But I thought you'd just enjoy a nice little 360 spin and smack of the barrier on the way through. Just to show my exemplary car control mid-accident. So stay off the curbs is moral of that story. .4 to the guys in front, and I've got Dizzy right on my back bumper. Have I got friends or a public lobby? Because we got a lot of new names in here tonight. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's just let Dizzy through, because I did hold him up there. Sorry, Dizzy. Whoa. That was a bit manic. Good car. I'm enjoying this. I'm not racing it overly well, but I'm still enjoying it. Where are we? 3 of 5. Need to be a little bit more careful through this corner now. So we'll come off the DRS, get it straightened up, and then heavy on the brakes. Looks like there was oh. Where are we? 3 seconds to Otter. And 1.3 to Mr. Fury behind me. Oh, give me my VR back. I might have to throw that question open to a poll at some point, as in whether you want to see me more in VR or 2D, or whether I just keep the VR for my own offline enjoyment. Right, where are we? 2 seconds behind Armed. I need Armed to get a penalty, really. I mean, I wouldn't want to wish any bad luck on him, but I think that's the only way I'm going to catch up. Oh, especially if I keep doing that. I keep going off there. Not convinced I'm the only one. Oh no, Otter's going away from me now. Stay off the curbs. I've got a little bit caught out with my usual problem around here. There's several corners where I used to dance on the brake and the accelerator, and I haven't quite, with the new physics, managed to get to the point where I can dance on the brake and the accelerator through some of the corners to balance the car. Like down through here. There's 1 or 2 areas where I used to do it a lot. Otter's still 3.5 seconds down the road. Wow, Jack Kobe's finished and I'm still going down. I'm still going down the straight. Yes, we got through there for once. Good call on the tyres, guys. Great call on the tyres. Good call on the tyres. I'll definitely get that updated. So 700 pp racing soft, medium and hard tyres on that one. Wow. Look at that. Jack Kobe 7 seconds ahead of Gamer Dan. And then 11 seconds back to David. 14 back to Shumi. 27 then back to Junior. You can see the class here. Jack Kobe, Gamer Dan, David and Shumi are streets ahead of the rest in here. I actually quite like that track for that one, Pooh. It's not often I disagree with people, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to disagree on that one. I just need to shut my door. That car around that track, pretty good. I like that. I like that very much indeed. Right. So, we managed to raise 2 positions. And this time... I didn't make a note of the lap times again. I must do that. I must do that. Let's just take a screenshot to save the replay. And now I've got my best lap time. So Jack Kobe with a 2:02.5. Gamer Dan in second with a 2:03.8. David with a 2:04.8 in third. And then we've got Shumi, Junior, myself, Drac Fury, Dotter in 8th, Pooh in 9th, G-Dad in 10th, Dizzy 11th, Owen in 12th, and AO in 13th. And I apologise to Dizzy for the bump. So basically we're looking at 2:06, 2:02. So basically a 2:04 is about average for that one. Doesn't have to be exact, just thereabouts. Right, let's just change the event settings. I want to load them. Don't know what I'm doing here. We're off to Dragon Trail Seaside for this one. So I will go through the parameters, but it should be GR4s, 10 laps of this one on racing medium tyres with no mandatory pit stop. Owen, Jack Kobe's quick. He's a real racer. He's got racing in the blood. He's proper quick. If I went out on a track day with Jack Kobe a little while ago, and it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. He got a little Mazda MX-5 convertible, and just the best day ever. It really was an outstanding day. I was extremely fortunate he invited me along, and we did a few runs, did some runs with Jack, and I did some runs with his dad. It's very interesting to watch the difference between the two of them, but just a stunning day. It really was outstanding. Anyway, enough of that. Hopefully I'll catch up with him again at some point. Unfortunately, I can't catch up with them. They're doing Jack Kobe and Malkovich are joining with 2 others, and they're doing a kart endurance race, which I wish them the best of luck with. I'd love to have gone along and watched, but that's something else gets quite interesting. Right, GL4 cars, racing mediums on this one, and once again I'm not quite sure why we got no qualifier. Why? Let me just double check that I've got I'm going to double check the qualifier for all of these. Something's not quite right there. And we'll just tick in. And we'll see how we go. Jack Fury says, where's the sun? It's scared. It's scared. It's disappeared. It's scared and it's gone away. Doesn't want to play today. Right. Let's just. When are we going to go on this one? So we are going to qualify. 2240. We'll start the qualifying on this one. So it's going to put me slightly after the 11 o'clock. It'll be a short stream, but slightly after the 11 o'clock that I was hoping to. I'm talking to Willie Schultz about liveries at the moment. Whilst I'm not set on this livery that I'm in, I do quite like the colour scheme on this one. It's for when I go on to the daily races. I want something that is going to stand out and be noticed, and I want to get that across all my cars. And one of the things I noticed the other day when we were racing was how the yellow cars tend to stick out a lot more when they're coming up behind you than like a black or a grey or some of the other colours. And I'm thinking that might be a good plan. Don't know what you guys feel about that, because I was going to be going with a slate blue car, which is like a dull red, a dull blue colour. Don't know what I'm saying now when I'm trying to race. I tell you what, that's super scary through there in VR. The first time I had to go through that bus stop, or the chicane of death as they call it, or as it is called, not they call it, as it is called. Oh my gosh, it took my breath away. It really, really did. I think we're doing that in GR3 cars. It was quick. Hey Pooh, guess what I learnt to drive on? My driving instructor had the Mini Metro, that's what I passed my test on, but I actually learnt to drive on a transit van, high top tranny, like a camper van that my dad had, and also in a Mark III Cortina. But once I passed my driving test, that was the vehicle that I really learnt to drive. So I didn't pass my test in that one, but afterwards, yeah, I used to drive that quite a bit. Mark 1 tranny. Great vans, transits, they really are. They're a lot better than me going through like that. You guys, Ninja's saying you only race 2 positions. Well, He raced up by 7. Wow, 7 positions is pretty good. But you're racing well, my friend. Well, somebody asked me a question there, but I've lost it. I need the app PlayStation Racer. Who asked me a question? Terry West learning the Cortina Mark III. Passed my test in the Capri. Oh my gosh, the Capri is one heck of a car to pass your driving test. I tell you, here's a little bit of trivia for you. I passed my driving test first time on my 3rd attempt. Work that one out. And that's true. That isn't a trick question. I passed my driving test on the first time on the 3rd time of taking it. So I passed first time on my 3rd attempt. Work that out if you can. Somebody asked me who asked me a question? I can't see it for the moment. Can't pick it out. Everybody's out there now scratching their head. Mitchell Morgan's finally lost it. How can you pass your driving test on the first attempt? Well, first time, but on the 3rd attempt. No. I have far more than 5 lessons. I went to the test centre 3 times. Sat with an instructor 3 times. I passed on my 3rd attempt, which was my first full test. There you go, give you a little bit more information, giving it away now. There you go, Terry West, spot on, my friend. The first 2 were cancelled for snow. Both of them were snowed off. One of them I had to go down Cottenham Grove in Bletchley, and we turned in, and first car out all day, turned in straight on black ice, and we did 2 360s down the middle of the road before I could get control of the car. And the driving tester said, this is too dangerous, we've got to go back. And then the second time we went out on another day, and had the same issue halfway through. Driving instructor decided it was too slippery. I think I had ice that time, maybe not snow. I think snow once and ice once, I think it was actually. So a lot of years ago. And then on the 3rd attempt, I passed it with a real emergency stop. Get that. Oh yeah. Wouldn't pass my driving test if I drove like that. Where are we? We're coming up for time anyway, I think. Just watching the clock. 22:40, I said. We're coming up for 22:40. So as soon as that ticks over, we'll start the qualifying. Somebody asked me a question. Where was it? Owen, Mitch, have you heard of the Tagerski Airmen from World War II? No, I haven't. Tagerski. No, I haven't. I'm going to lose that message in chat. You need to send that to me in Discord. Who were they? Wow. Right. Let's get the qualifying underway. Who have we got in this one just before I push the button? Jack Kobe, Shumi, David, Gamer Dan, Dizzy. Hopefully I'll miss him today in this one. Armdotter, Ayeku. Don't know how you pronounce that. Owen, me, Drak Fury, Pooh, Number One Pops Jr., AO, G-Dad, and M. Rabak. We must be on public, I think. Is the Alpha a GR4 or a TC? Not sure. Right, let's get the qualifying underway. The Alpha, a GR4 car. Well, the Alpha that Shumi's in is going to be a GR4 car because we're limited to GR4s. So, ooh, very nice, Owen. I'm going to have to look them up. I looked at the chat and spun it. Come on, get off the wall. See, so much easier to see that yellow car coming down there. I reckon yellow's a better colour to intimidate people. You can't go 2x2 through here. That's better. Move my seat back a little bit. It's too far, too close. That's better. I must have moved my seat for some reason. We'll have to do the wrist test in a minute. Spot on. It's like when you take your car in for a service and the mechanic moves your seat, takes you weeks to get it back in the right place. Unless of course you're posh and you've got one of those little buttons that says, put me back where I was. Used to have one of them in my BMW Z4. Oh, that was nice. Yeah, seating position is definitely better. Oh, nearly. Lacritier, welcome. Haven't seen you in ages, my friend. I hope that you are well. You'd come out a race with us. Not seen you in ages. What have you been up to? Unfortunately, we're into the quali for this one, but we are going to be heading off to Tokyo for our brilliant little boost race. So I don't know what car we're using for that. What car did I say we were going to be using? I'm not sure. I'm slipping and sliding everywhere for a minute. Where has the sunshine gone? I could be open for suggestions for cars for the Tokyo, or I might just mandatory say we're going to go with that Subaru Isle of Man Subaru, because that is a cool car. I think we might go with, no, Terry West has just said GR3s. I think we might go with that Subaru, you know. I fancy taking it out for another run. Oh, the Crutiers had a 3-week trip in Italy. Oh, I said GR3, did I? In that case, we'll go GR3. But yeah, go and grab a GR3 car and come and join us in a moment. Unfortunately, I don't think you're going to be able to join now. You can try, but I don't think you're going to be able to jump in. Oh, we got 16 at 16 anyway. Oh, so no room in the inn at the moment. Whereabouts in Italy did you go? We've done 2 holidays in Italy. We did. We've been to Rome. We did Rome on a weekend with the company, weekend away, and then we did Sorrento twice. Absolutely love Sorrento. It's beautiful. Joe found a really lovely hotel up on the mountains, overlooking the coast. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Lovely holiday, and yeah, we've been there twice. So what do we reckon to that livery? The yellow, black, blue, and red. I think it looks pretty cool. We went to Rome last week. I did enjoy Rome. Oh, this seat position's so much better. Ah, Lake Turin and Lake Garda. Yeah, on our list. Joe and I have got Lake Garda on our list. She's, I think she did Lake Garda when she was a kid. I've never been to, done the south of Italy, but not northern Italy. What's Lake Garda like? Was it good? Lake Garda, not Gardener. Ooh. Oh, it's a car going off behind. Oh, Jack. Drac, sorry. Trying to stay out the way there and just couldn't get out the way. Is he pulling a move on me through the chicane of death? Or he tags the wall on the way through. I was clean. That's the difference between tagging the wall and being clean. I've not been there, the Crutier. I do like Italy, love Italy. I could quite easily retire there, you know. Never going to happen. Incidentally, somebody asked me about the Focus RS track day car the other day, and my plans are they're meandering at the moment is the best word I can use, purely because I got my heart set on a Focus RS. Beautiful. I really always wanted one, and I'd sort of got my heart set on, but they're going up in value a bit at the moment, and car insurance is insane. My own car insurance for my VW Tygo with Direct Line has just gone from £300 a month to £650. It's more than doubled, which was a big old shock. And it looks like all of the car insurance companies are pushing their car insurances up at the moment. So my plan was to run the Focus as a track day car, but also, oh, Drax, sorry, also as a that's the Drax going through. Yes, he is. Sorry, mate. Yeah, my plan was to run it, so I drive it to the track, run it on the track, and drive it home with insurance, obviously. But that's now going to be very expensive. And I've got Liam, my son-in-law, my new son-in-law, and Richard, my nephew, both like karting. In fact, Liam's off karting this weekend, and I need to be quiet. I'm getting sandwiched here. Whoa, arm dotter. That looked like that was... Did you help Drac Fury off there, or did Drac go off on his own? Ooh. I saw they were close, and I just saw Drac Fury disappearing. Yeah, so Liam's off karting this weekend, and I'm wondering whether we go and do a few karting sessions, the three of us, and then maybe I might invest in a kart and take that racing and video the results and stuff as well. And I didn't defend against Gamer Dan well enough there, so he's just taught me a lesson there. Needed to be a lot more defensive through there. I wasn't actually aware of those four cars coming up quite so quickly. Terry went to Rome and roamed around the garden. This is all a bit manic here at the moment. I'm going to need to shut up and concentrate. There are cars everywhere. I'm trying to watch the radar and watch my braking points. Don't want to run into these guys. Oh, Ninja was a bit slow through there. Oh, binned it. Oh, snorbit. Took David out at the same time. Pedal sticks. As soon as I start to concentrate, I binned it. Sorry, David. Yes, I'm not quite sure which route we're going to go yet. I'm so conscious of hitting anybody else now. Hello, Guru. How are you doing? Long time no see. We got everybody's dropping in tonight in the chat. What's going on? Lots and lots and lots of old friends dropping in. The new physics. I hate to admit it, I'm still getting used to them if I'm perfectly honest. But I think it's for the good, and I think I'm enjoying them. Although I'm still getting used to it. How are the daily races going, Kuro? I'm heading off back into the dailies in September, I hope. I need to get my VR lenses before then, so I need to get a move on and make some decisions on that. But I'm hoping to get back into the dailies in September. I'm going to be streaming them in the morning, just spending about an hour and a half doing the dailies is my plan, subject to work. So I'm hoping to rejig my working hours a little bit to accommodate that. Oh, new account. That's a good idea actually, isn't it, for the new physics? Open up a new account and then try and get that up into an A+. DRA. So how long has it taken you to get up to the A's? I'm still a B at the moment. Oh, caught the wall there. And slightly there. Oh, my seat position's so much better. Oh, too much sunburn on your face. That's not good. Have you been away on holiday? Oh, Knockhill for the BTCC and got fried. Yeah, that was a good weekend, I heard, for weather and racing. I understand. Unfortunately, I had all the BTCCs saved because I've been so busy. I haven't been able to watch them. And then our Skybox went down, so we had a new Skybox delivered. And we've lost all the recordings, so I've got to try and find them online now. Come on. Yeah, I watched them last year on the on one of the players. I think it was the ITV player. It might be the Channel 4 one. I can't remember whoever was doing it last year. So I need to have a look. But I have sat next to a British touring car way back in the day, and they are as noisy as you like. I do love British touring cars. My favourite form of motorsport by a long shot. Oh, do you know what? Whenever I get a good run out of that corner, I spin it. I had a good run out of there, spun it again. What am I doing wrong when I come out of there like that? Am I just too keen on the acceleration? Am I just trying too much? Asking too much of the car? Oh, I've got dirty tyres or something that does not want to turn. I tell you what, Captain, I bought TOCA and I bought TOCA 2, and I could never race it. Then I got into Gran Turismo, and I've only ever played Gran Turismo. I tell a lie. The two racing games I play is Gran Turismo and Formula 1. Formula 1, invariably I'll play for a week or two as a break from GT Gran Turismo. But Gran Turismo is the only real racing game I play consistently. What's Kuro saying about the Porsches? The Porsches sounded the best out of all the cars that day. Yeah, I used to play TOCA on the PC. One of the biggest things that turned me off of PC gaming was constantly having to upgrade your PC. You go to the shops, you buy a game, and you get home and keep your fingers crossed that your machine was man enough to run it. And then you end up having to go out and buy a £100 graphics card or upgrade your RAM again. And tended to find that, you know, £20–30 game was costing me £100–150 in PC updates all the time. At least I know with the console, what you see is what you get. You know it's going to run. Whoa, Captain's bought a PS6. Where did you get your PS6 from, mate? I jest. Yeah, I bought my PS1 and never looked back. I've stayed with that all along. Tell a lie, I did have an Xbox for a time, which I bought purely for Halo. But again, I found that was a little bit samey. Well, the one thing with Gran Turismo, especially when you're doing this sort of racing, it's always different. You're racing against different people, you're meeting different people. Every race is different, and I love that. As well as all of the challenges when PD throw out a new physics engine. And of course, more recently, I've been trying to learn to race and stream at the same time, which those of you that are streamers that try to interact with your audience, talking and commentary and stuff like that, will know that it's not as easy as it looks. Terry West says, "Shame, Mitch, wash your mouth that. What have I said?" Captain, same. PS1, then Xbox, now back on PS and PC. I keep my PC for working and my PS5 for gaming. Oh, into the wall again. Oh, Xbox. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Swearing. We ought to put that in there, shouldn't I? I need to go into my words in the chat and ban the word Xbox. No, I mean, Xbox is fine. I know a lot of people that play on Xboxes. Well, I've always been a Sony person. I've had Sony TVs. Obviously a Sony PlayStation. I did have a Sony TV once. Computer once, sorry. All of my TVs have been Sony, but I did have a Sony computer once, which mixed feelings on that one. And the only other thing I could go with would be cameras, but I'm most certainly a Canon person. One of the other things I'm loving about this game right now is you've got to think about the weather as well here. The track temperature is changing, I'm finding, with the new physics more than it was earlier, and maybe that's just me, I don't know. But you get to sort of this time of day where it's the light is fading, you haven't got the sun on the track, it's a bit overcast. And I tend to find this track is now more slippery, or just a little bit more slippery, than if you're doing this in the boiling hot sunshine. Well done, Pooh. That was a good corner. Woo. Not great racing for me tonight. I'm enjoying myself. I am enjoying myself, but not great. A lot of it is just tired tonight. My concentration is all over the place, as you can probably tell. Right, where are we? Let's do the replay and we'll jump into here. Gamer Dan, thanks for races and we'll have a good evening. Thank you very much, Gamer Dan. Smack the like button on the way out if you haven't already, but you probably have. But thank you so much for racing with us this evening. Just one last one and then I'll be out as well. Your winner there, Armed Otter in the Hurricane with a 148.0. Jack Kobe in second in the McLaren with a 147.9. See, he doesn't get it all his own way. AIEQ, however you say that, I haven't got a clue. 147.9 in third. Shumi in fourth with the fastest lap, a 146.9. The only one in the 146s. So well done, Shumi. Dizzy in fifth. AO in sixth. David in seventh. Gamer Dan in eighth. G-Dad in ninth. Number one Pops in 10th. Junior 11th. Jack Fury 12th. Pooh 13th. I came in 14th. Owen in 15th. And Rabak, it was a DNF there. Armed Otter, Jack Fury, and Aek are our top three. What country is the white and red one? I'm going to be honest, I am not quite sure. I've got a feeling it's a Middle East country, but I'm not entirely sure. A Ninja, I've had PS2, then PS3, then PS4, got a PC, and now I've got a PS5, and I've also had an Xbox Series S for Forza. Oh, I'm swearing again. Forza. Ooh, that's a swear word. That's more of a swear word than Xbox. Where is it? Tokyo Expressway. And I think somebody said we were on GR3s. We are on GR3s. We'll change the event settings on this one. Poland, Monaco, or Indonesia? Well, that's blown my theory, hasn't it, about the Middle East? It's Poland. Okay. Need for Speed. Oh, that's a. So what do we reckon to that colour scheme? I quite like that colour scheme with the yellow, blue, black and red. I'm not a great fan of going 4 colours, but it seems to work in that one. Monaco. Okay, cool. Change car. What car are we going to go with? I think I'm going to go with my old favourite. Except I'm going to go with the endurance model this time. Just for a change. Just for a change. And we'll take it off those intermediate tyres. I really must change those in the garage sometime. I really must. Jack Kobe. I was going to go, but I want to do this. But I'm shattered. Mate, you cannot be any more shattered than me. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I did 20-hour days. Come on. And I'm a lot older than you. If I can do it, you can do it. What are we going to be? 15 minutes? Come on. Come on. Gotta do it. Jack, I need sleep too. I mean, just look at the way I've been racing tonight. All over the shop. Absolutely cream crackered I am. I am completely cream crackered. In fact, I was downstairs earlier on, had dinner. I was just watching TV with Joe and was falling asleep. So, yeah, this is definitely going to be the last one. Right, where are we? I want to get this one away. As soon as everybody's in, we'll get going. So the race start on this one is no later than, what should we say, 23:15. So basically 3 minutes. We're not going to wait any longer than that. And then if you can hit R when you're ready, that'll help me. If we get enough R's, we'll just go for it. So I'm in, Junior's in, David's in, Pooh's in. If I get enough R's, we're just going to go for it. Because I need to get going too. Muffin Man. That's a new. We've got so many new names today. So many new names. Let's see who we've got for this one. Jack Kobe, David, Dizzy's new, Armed Otter is new, Owen, myself, Drac Fury, the Muffin Man is new. Pooh is new to us this week, I think. Number One Pops, Junior, AO, and gee, there's so many new people joining us at the moment. Absolutely brilliant. I think most of us, I think we're ready to go. Am I on public? Have I got a public lobby open tonight or something? I think we're going to get going in just a moment. As soon as that hits. Junior, you're not ready? What? Oh, I'm not on public. Cool. So these are all friends of friends. Oh, it's nice to have friends of friends coming in. Ah, it's Pooh's friend. That's cool. Terry, I had Sony TV, VCR, Skybox, PlayStation, all in silver. Cool. Thanks, Junior, for checking and let me know. Right, let's go. I said 23:15. Let's get this one underway. Remember the rules for this one, guys. No punting, no bump drafting the leader, no smacking into people, no running people into walls, no spinning people around. If you do get spun around, keep going because you'll catch up because of the boost and the slipstream. Be careful with your brake into the first and last corner, and above all else, let's have a clean race and a lot of good fun. A lot of good fun. I used to know a song about the Muffin Man, but I can't remember it. Muffin Man used to something down something lane or something. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. Do you know the Muffin Man? It is down Drury Lane. I think. Something like that. Oh, look, I'm singing. Oh, gosh. I'm singing. It's all gone wrong. I'm singing. Tell you what, Junior, that's a nice job on that livery. You got a Union flag on the top, I think. Let's give you a bit of a helping hand there. Get you moving. The only thing I'll say is you haven't got hashtag respect on the back of it. That's the only thing you've got missing, mate. Whoa. Sorry, Drac. That said, I haven't got hashtag respect on all of mine either. I've got to get it on a few more, but I'm still planning on a completely new livery for when I go online with 3 sponsors that we're going to have on the car. Which is going to be Revelation Software, Sprezzatura, if I can get permission, and Bliss Bathroom Supplies. Those are going to be the 3 sponsors, key sponsors on my cars. I've just seen that's why Noddy left Toy Town, but I'm completely out of the loop on that chance. very out of the loop on that chat. Where are we? 7th. Lap 2. We do fine. That's fine. That's a good place to be in. Just braking at the beginning of those white lines. Oh. Go on, guys, keep going. Keep going. Oh, I got roughed up. Caught out big time there. Right, so we've got Junior, Armed and myself all working now to catch up with the others. We will catch them. Right, hopefully the two boys behind will catch up, Junior and Otter, and we can work together. We've got quite a fair old way to go, but we've got a lot of time. We will be right up with those leaders before you could say Bob's your uncle. Where's Armed Otter? Why is he not with us? Where's Armed? There he goes. Braking at the beginning of those lines again. Right, if Armed can slip Junior, don't fight boys. Hopefully Junior will join the back of us. Come on, Junior. How far behind is Junior? Oh, he's right there. He'll catch. They're right there. Where's Zayo? He's just up ahead. 4 seconds. If I can get on the back of Zayo, then we should, within the next 2 or 3 laps, be right up with the leaders, and hopefully this is also bringing on Junior and Otter. .8 to AO at the moment. He's pulling away from me. Is that because he's with the pack, I think? Actually, I think he's done it on his own. Kudos, my friend. Well done. Oh, AO's in front. I thought he was at the back, behind. Getting myself all confused again. That's a bit clumsy on my part in the dirty air. Jack Kobe trying to do his old trick, invite people into the pits. Muffin Man was going round on his own then, so I've just carried on. Kuro, my wheel is fine, but yes, I've had to change a lot following the updates. In fact, I'm getting myself confused at the moment because I've now got 2 and I'm looking at doing a 3rd profile for different cars that I'm racing. But yeah, I had to change it massively. One of the biggest things was changing the vibration setting in the game, in the options, because it used to max out at 100 and PD increased it to 150, and I lost a lot of detail. And putting that back up to 150 has given me a lot of detail back. But yeah, I had to mess around with it a lot, and I'm still not entirely comfortable with it. I still don't think I've got it exactly how I want it, but it is an amazing wheel. This Logitech Pro is just the best thing. And it's interesting with these 2 profiles. I've got one that was really quite sort of notchy. The first one I started to race with this earlier on with the GT3s. It felt like the old G29 with the gears. Ugh. Whereas this profile is a lot smoother. A lot smoother. There is no substitute for a DD base, I tell you. A lot of money, but if you really love your racing, and this is all I do. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't have any other real hobbies. This is what I do, so I don't mind spending a bit of money on this hobby. And I hummed and hawed about which wheel I was going to go for, Fanatec or Logitech, for the longest time. Jumped for Logitech, and I've been so pleased with it. Oh, I got caught out a bit there. Oh. So Captain 420 is beginning to notice the gears on his G29 as he's getting better on finer turns. G29 is a wonderful wheel, wonderful bit of kit. For the money, I don't think you can beat it. Absolutely love that wheel. Had mine for years. I mean, Kushti and I were trying to work out how many years I'd actually had that wheel, and it was like way over 10 years that I had that, and done I don't know how many miles, hundreds of thousands of miles in it, before I finally went for this. And I've still got it in the loft. It's still my backup wheel. Still got it. Pooh was your winner. Jack Kobe 0.11 behind. David just 0.16 behind. Dizzy 0.168 behind. Look how close that is. 0.179 on the line with Junior. Drac Fury in 6th. AO in 7th. I got 8th. Number 1 Pops in 9th. Owen in 10th. Muffin Man in 11th. G-Dad 12th. And Arm Dotter was a DNF in that one. Your top 3. Pooh, Jack Kobe and David. Everybody, I am Captain saying Momo 1. What's Momo 1? I don't know what Momo 1 means. Not sure. Anyway, I need to make a move, I'm afraid. So I am going to quit out of here. No VR tonight, and just a short one this evening because I do need to get some sleep. And and we'll be back tomorrow. Now, tomorrow is interesting. You're going to see some headphone hair now, I'm afraid. Tomorrow is interesting. We're not going with specific cars, no one make racing. We're going decades. We've done this before. So basically what will happen is we're going to start off with the 1960s. So I'm going to start with the 1960s in the classic Mini at Goodwood. And once we've done that, we'll move on to the 70s, where you can run any car that you want to run from that decade. So those of you that are not used to this, what you can do with your car, if you go up to sort and you put them by year, then you can view all of your cars that way. I believe also you can do it select by year here. So this is the way I'm going to be doing this. So we're going to start off on the 60s. I mean, we could start back in the 50s if you want, but I thought we'll start in the 60s. So you've got the Camaro, the Corvette, the Stingray, the Fairlady, all of these cars, loads and loads of cars to choose from. It might be that we happen to pick on a particular car. So we might decide to pick on that Mini, basic stock Mini. We all got the car, we all run it, and we have a race. Or it might be that somebody wants to run the Aston Martin DB5, somebody else wants to run the Roadster, somebody, I don't know why, might want to run the Samba Bus, somebody else might want to bring out a GT350. In those races, it's a bit like a run what you brung, like a track day car, a track day race where you're not actually racing. It will be a race, but you'll just run your car and just enjoy them. Stick liveries on, put your favourite colours on, whatever you want to do. Just grab the car that you want. So we'll finish off with that one. We'll then drop into the next decade. So we're going to 1970s. In here, you've got the Porsche 911. You've got that beautiful BMW 3-litre CSL to choose from. You might decide to go with a Stratos, or you might decide to go with a Lamborghini Countach, the pin-up of the decade. If you're an American, you might want to go with a Challenger. You might even want to go a bit crazy and go with the Abarth, or maybe even the Citroen. All of these cars you can run. You might not be the fastest, but you're just enjoying and showing the cars that you've got. Like I said, what we might do is we might decide that everybody has got, I don't know, let's have a look in here. Everybody might have the 308 GTB, and we all decide to run that car. It is all going to be out in the chat, people suggesting what they want to run. Yeah, basically that is the way that we're going to do it. For tomorrow, I would imagine we're probably going to be road cars and probably sports tyres. But again, tomorrow it's a completely open floor. I'm going to be guided by the chat tomorrow, the YouTube chat. So make sure you're logged in and have your say, because we were going to be going by what people want to do. And hey, if we get a really good combo up, because people will be suggesting tracks as well, if we get a really good combo up, it might even find its way in the randomizer. We shall see. So I am going to say good night. Ninja's just saying, I have an update on the wheel, by the way. Has it arrived? Have you got your wheel back? Drat Fury says, could just do timed sessions for people to drive their cars. We could do. We could just do that. We could just do, 10-minute sessions, just running around. We might decide to do a race. Again, it is all completely up to you what you want to do. As Drax saying there, 15 minutes enduro car show. We've done it before. You just come along, just slap some liveries on your cars, and just enjoy the cars that you like. You might be into your Americans, you might be into Europeans, you might be into your Japanese, you might like your Sportsters, you might like your rear wheel drive. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just get out there and really, really enjoy it. Ninja, no, I should be getting it back next week, my dad said. Oh, hopefully you're going to get that back, and then we can get back to some. Well, you're doing well with the controller. I'm not going to say you're not, but I know with that wheel, you are. I think you're definitely quicker. So hopefully you'll get it back. Right. With that, I'm just going to ask you to smack the like button on the way out. Give me a sub if you haven't already. We're heading up towards that magic 2600. We're on 2,590, just 10 more to get me to 2,600. Oh, I'll be so pleased to get there. And then it's the long climb up to 2,700. Anyway, 9 o'clock right here. Decades. Join us, have some fun, just chill, relax, enjoy the cars in the game, just running whatever you like, and we will be having a ball. Smack the like button, smack the subscribe button, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.